Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to this week's YouTube Quickfire. Now, match week 16, we have derbies, the Manchester Derby, we have the West London Derby for Chelsea, and it's going to be an exciting weekend. I can't wait to see how the team performs. In terms of my last video, I did my prediction, and I got quite a number of them correctly, so if you haven't checked it out, please make sure you do. But for this week, as I mentioned, derbies, and in terms of Manchester United, Manchester City, who actually carries the day home. This will be my match week 16 prediction, and in terms of the matches played, we cannot forget that Liverpool and Everton have 14 games in hand. Arsenal versus Everton, I'm expecting an Arsenal win, although I'll be rooting for Everton. In terms of Liverpool versus Fulham, it's going to be a tough one. I'm expecting Fulham to actually step up, but I cannot dispute with where Liverpool are currently in the Premier League table, so Liverpool are looking like the favourites. In terms of Newcastle versus Leicester City, I'm expecting a Newcastle win. Or perhaps Newcastle is currently 12th, while Leicester City is currently 16th. So a draw would be suitable, but Newcastle are looking like a favourite. Wolves versus Ipswich. Now, Ipswich have been having their run of games, but then again, Wolves are a very physical team, so I'm expecting a draw or an Ipswich win. In terms of Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest have been doing great for themselves in terms of the Premier League table. Nottingham Forest are currently 5th, while Aston Villa are currently 6th, so it's going to be a tough game if you ask me, but I'm expecting a draw or a win for Nottingham Forest. As I mentioned, in terms of Sunday, we'll be having quite some derbies. Now, as I mentioned, the Manchester Derby and the West London Derby for Chelsea versus Brentford. In terms of Brighton versus Crystal Palace, I'm going for a Brighton win or a draw. Then in terms of the Manchester Derby, now we'll be having Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's going to be interesting. I definitely, if both teams could lose, yeah. If both teams could lose, it's not possible. But yeah, I'm rooting for the referee in this game. But in terms of the game, on a serious note, I'm expecting a Man City win. Man United have not been having an easy run, so let's see how the game goes, but then I'm expecting a Manchester City win. In terms of the other derby, the West London Derby, we have Chelsea versus Brentford. I'm expecting a Chelsea win. I'll be a bit biased, but it will be a tough game, as Maresca put it. Tottenham versus Southampton, I'm expecting a Spurs win. I know Tottenham did not have, yeah, we gave them a show last time, but we gave them a show as Chelsea last time, but Southampton are currently bottom of the table. We cannot underestimate them, but then again, I'm expecting a Spurs win. Finally, I'll be having Bournemouth versus West Ham. Bournemouth have been doing quite well. They're currently 8th on the table, so I'm expecting, yeah, I'm actually expecting a Bournemouth win. That was my match week 16 prediction. If you're new, please make sure you like the video, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. I'll see you in my next video.